So with that, I'm going to take a BRB, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. So stay tuned, folks. Alright, now transitioning over to blueprints. If y'all want to take a refresh on the stream, I have updated the category. So now we're going to start up some blueprints. Yes, we are. Yep, looks like the category changed on my end, so day 276 is next. Day 276. There's stopwatch online. Online stopwatch, because my phone's low on battery. Alright. So, time to start the day. Day 276. Let's begin. Okay, so what to do this run? Go to the observatory and get the 5-star constellation. Make sure you have 0 inventory, 0 currencies, no gems or coins or keys, no keys, gems, coins, or dice, and 0 inventory. Get the 5-star constellation and return to Ares Court by Sacred Hour. Okay. So let's go out of our way to make an observatory and get the 5-star constellation. We shall. No, we're not getting the currencies. I'm not getting the currencies. See if we can get an observatory up in here. Yep! Okay, so observatory, get the 5-star constellation. Southern Cross, right? Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors or more common. 5-star, 5-star constellation. Make sure you have 0 inventory plus 0 currencies. So I need to rid myself of the gem. And then return to Ares Court by the Sacred Hour. So I just got to make a room with the gem, then I'm all set. Right? I think that's the game plan here. We don't need steps. You just got back. Is it a puzzle game? Yes. So for those that want to stay, just refresh once I raid you out. But for those that are just here for the raid train, which most of you are, you're going to be raided out in about 4 minutes. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to check who's the next streamer on schedule, and I will raid you guys out to them. But if you truly are interested in continuing to watch me, then please feel free to refresh. No inventory items, so I can't get the lunchbox or anything. Oh. Well, that's a good way to get rid of the gems. Okay. Okay. So the quest, main quest. Go to observatory and get 5-star constellation. Southern Cross. Go to observatory and get 5-star constellation. Southern Cross. Make sure you have 0 inventory, 0 inventory, plus 0 currencies. No gems, no keys, no coins, no dice. And then return to Ares Court by the Sacred Hour, and then just wait. That's all it is. So once I get down, once I get down there, I'll raid you guys out to the next streamer. And looks like this involves a great deal of patience, so... Oh wow, this involves a very great deal of patience. This may just have to be a just chatting stream for a little bit. So let's take a look and see if the next streamer ahead of me is ready. So yeah, go to observatory, get the 5-star constellation. I did that. No inventory. No keys, gems, coins. Inventory, no currencies. No gifts. Then return by the Sacred Hour, which is still a long, long time away. Yep. So with that, I am going to raid y'all out to the next streamer. So who is up next on the schedule? Looks like the SP Twitch is up next. So let's see how they're doing, and then I'll raid you guys out momentarily. twitch.tv/thesptwitch. The SP Twitch. Alright, just copy that. Alright, well, I'm going to raid you all out to the SP Twitch. Thank you all for participating in another Trivia Thursday. Unfortunately, due to low attendance requirements for my part, there will not be a Trivia Thursday next week, but it'll be sure to resume weekly starting in 2 more weeks from now when I get those attendances back up to sign up. So thank y'all for tuning in, thank y'all for playing along, and see y'all next time. Bye-bye! $276. So let's take a look at what the information said. In Ari's court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour that time-worn phase, will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms. And in sky above a brilliant sign, a sullen cross as 5 stars align, a patient figure, a reckoning great, the black key is lying with the last king of 8. Okay. So it looks like all I can do now is come back for the sacred hour, which is 41 minutes 25 seconds. Which, according to my stopwatch, I'm now at 10 minutes, so that's still half an hour left to go, which is 1:30 in game time. So until we do that, there's a few things we can do. So let's think. What's the most step-effective way to get to where I want to go? Where's the price? 1. Abandoned mine 4. Three. 5 steps. I guess let's solve some more jive boxes in the meantime. What's the rule with orange again? Red tiles turn black tiles red when pressed. White tiles turn... Well, white tiles on the box turn black. 20 minutes left before I have to go back to Ari's court.
Off. Oh no. Oh, damn. $26 now approaching 27 minutes.
Red ones can't ever be moved, huh?
This is a difficult box. $35 minutes. 6 minutes left to go. Welcome in, lurkers. How you doing? Just waiting for the sacred hour up in here. In the meantime, trying to solve this more Jai box. If I click this. 3 minutes left. Better get to Ari's cart. Two minutes. Ooh. Ooh. This is new. The hey. Huh? On the sacred hour. On the sacred hour. So I'm just in time. I'm here at the sacred hour. Now what? I'm here at the sacred hour. Actually, it gave me this right before the sacred hour, though. So any idea what to do here? It's now slightly past sacred hour. So what am I supposed to do here? I'm here at the sacred hour, and it gave me that. I've been at this run for now 43 minutes, and the sacred hour is 41:25. Now it's 42:30. So how do I interact with this clock? This thing rised up. Only this thing, though. Not this. Only this thing. There's the grid for castle. That's the grid for castle, a 6x3. Or 3x6 or whatever. This thing rised up. How am I supposed to interact with this clock? I got my castle notes that say 6, add 6, tor lor et, whatever the heck that means. What does that mean, though? 6 plus 6? Tor lor et? What the heck does any of that mean? What am I supposed to set this to? What? Huh. Is there a particular time I'm supposed to set it to? I'm just testing out all possible combinations now. I'm just doing something until something happens. Try every possible combination until something happens. This may take a while. if I don't know the time. This may take a little while. I mean, I got the letters for castle. It says 6 at 6 Tor Lor Et, but how am I supposed to figure out what that means? It's gotta be one of these times. It's gotta be. It's a 12-hour clock. Has to be one of these times. Trying every single possible combination. What time could it be? It's gotta be one of these times, right? It can't just be nothing. I'm literally trying out every possible combination here. What am I missing here? There's no way it's no possible time. It has to be something. How is it not any of those possible times? How is it not? I don't get it. Also, welcome in HRL55. How you doing? What am I possibly missing here? I literally tried every possible time, and this isn't opening up. But this rose up for some reason. There's the castle grid here, which I can't interact with. Looking at a keypad and going, surely one of these numbers must be the key. Yeah. But how was none of them the code? How is absolutely none of those time combos the code? It's a 12-hour clock. I don't get this at all, man. I don't get it. What?
Welcome in, lurkers. How y'all doing? I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do here. So let's take a look at my castle notes. Maybe CIX is Roman numeral. I'm looking up CIX right now, when Roman numerals. Whenever I look up something, I'm openly admitting on stream, so CIX 100, IX is 9. So 109, so 109, perhaps? Add 6, so literally 6. But what does Tor Lorette mean? What's Tor Lorette mean? Is that Erosian? Let me look back at my notes on my camera for Erosian. Erosian? What does Tor Lorette mean? Where's my notes on Erosian? Okay, lore is word, L-O-R. I assume add 6 means just add 6 minutes. And CIX is 109. Add 6 is 6 minutes, so I did that. What does Tor Lorette mean? I only have 2 notes on Erosian. T.O.? What? LOR is word in Erosian. Early Erosian did not use any verbs, so today the racist verbs are comprised almost entirely of loanwords and are mainly used to describe physical actions. I'm reading my Erosian notes from the pictures I took of the classroom when I did a classroom run earlier ago, like way earlier ago. What does TOR and ETT mean then? What could that mean? Is there even a Roman numeral for TOR and ETT? Oh no, that's not Roman numeral. What grade classrooms? I don't remember my notes for Erosian. I think it may have been grade 8. My notes for Erosian may have been in grade 8. I could be wrong though. Eight word? But what's ETT mean? There's another classroom with Erosian words? I don't know what grade that was. I honestly don't know what grade that was. What was that grade? There's another classroom with a lot of Erosian words. What other classroom was that?
I mean, if it saves me a lot of headache all for the sake of a simple task, then yes, please. Please give me a hint. Another classroom with a lot of Eurasian words. Geography, grade 4 or 5. I suck at geography and history, though. I really do. Let me look through more of my notes I took pictures of. I took photos of the history worksheet, the Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen, Orinda Aries train metro, from the safe house. The geography of Moreven, Kororika, Vera, Morajai, Nuance, Orinda Aries. Hi, Tail Silvermoon, welcome in. You can find it on your exam test and on the map in grade 4. So question, since this is unlocked and I gain more steps, is it alright if I come back down here even with more currencies? Since this is already up? Or do I have to do that all over again? Can I get classrooms now? Or no? Can I get the information and come back here, or do I have to do this all over again? You can find it on your exam test. It stays up? Okay, but does it stay up permanently, or do I have to... Or does it come... Does it stay like this, or no? It will stay up the way that it is indefinitely. Thank you. Okay, Okay, so what I just did... So let me tell you what I just did. I waited for 41 minutes. It took me only 5 minutes to make an observatory, all these other rooms, to make sure I don't have any currencies. So I waited that whole 41 minutes with absolutely no inventory and no currencies whatsoever. I got the 5-star constellation from the observatory, and when I came back down here at 41 minutes, the thing just opened up with a big clock, which I don't know what the combination is. Yeah, it took me 5 minutes to do everything I needed to do. And then at 41 minutes, I had to come back down. But in order to kill time, I tried to solve a Morajai box down underground, which I still can't solve. So that's a darn shame. Okay. I got my Blessing of the Tinkerer for one more day. So if that thing underground stays up forever, I'm going to use today, the rest of today, as a fun run. Because my Blessing of the Tinkerer wears off. And then starting tomorrow, on day 277, I'm going to get a schoolhouse out here and get more classrooms, and you guys can walk me through it, like what the information entails. So I'm looking forward to that. So I guess we'll use the rest of today as a fun run. and then start day 277 on serious business. Yep. 445 allowance, baby. Cha-ching. How do you only have 2 sigils? Cause that's all I know how to unlock. I don't know how to get those other ones. How am I supposed to know? Alright, let's collect our currencies up in here. We do need some steps right now. We're going to use the rest of today as a fun run, and then we're going to use tomorrow as a schoolhouse run. Not for the final exam achievement, but to get more information from those classrooms again, which you guys can help me with. Sigils. I'm struggling with sigils. I have all 8 underground doors unlocked with all 8 sanctum keys, but I cannot unlock the sigils because I don't know much about it. No dead end room over here. Sleeping mask. That'll be handy. Tunnel. Tunnel. That info is kind of all over the place, but the main source comes from using your magnifying glass. I guess. I just don't know where to look. Someone hinted me the dormitory, and I took pictures of the Realm and Rune library book, so I have the info for like how to get the cores, what the moats are, the weather. I have pictures of that library book. I do. I do have pictures of the library book, The Realm and Rune, for reference on my phone. But I just don't know where to find such information from. The directory? You mean Hiss? You mean when I click the rooms? The backstories of the rooms, you say? What directory? It just has info about the rooms. Not... I don't know what you mean by directory, other than... Library and classrooms give a lot of useful info towards sigils. Mail room too, if I have some reading material there. I mean, I did uncover all of the stamps, I did. I did recently uncover all of the stamps, I did. And I know I can see those stamps again, either in the mail room or the library. Even the directory has plenty of hints. Room descriptions have answers to... How? How? I don't know why. Or how. Oh, is that a pun on the gallery art name? Is that a pun on the gallery art name? That's just something to ruminate on, because that was the thing to the other thing. If so, creative. But a little insulting.
Wait till you hear that the answers to the gallery puzzles are all in the... I unlocked the gallery puzzle, and I got the achievement, Trophy of 8. I already got that specific achievement. I already got that specific achievement, the one in the gallery. Yes, kitchen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got the weight room out the way, so let's eat all this delicious food right now. Right now. The main course is glazed salmon. Wait, why is this back down to 20 steps? Oh, wait. Does that not apply to all main courses? Permanently add an extra 5 steps to the main course. Not each main course, but the main course of the day. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like I said, today, I'm going to use the rest of today as a fun run, right? But starting tomorrow in game, it'll be serious business. I'm gonna do a classroom run, not for the final exam, but to get more information about in the classrooms, which you guys can help me with. Let's fill in that last grid of in the den. Maybe I can get my silver spoon there when I come across some more food. Oh, we got my contraption. Thank you, sleeping mask. I guess let's look at those other perks while we can. See how science can help us this run. No new announcements. Okay.
Actually, no, we don't need to RTA to security. We got the contraption. We get a higher chance of drafting security room. I don't need that. Holy hell, 11 hours in game. Because we start at 8 a.m. each day. Holy crap. So it's 7 p.m. in game right now. Thank you, science. Thank you, science. Oh, furnace, why aren't you there? Gosh dang it, man. Thank you, science. Ooh, dinner's ready. My Games Nathan Likes personal dare is always draft a conservatory when one is drawn. Okay, let's see what we got. Security, common, leave as is. Gift shop, standard, that's fine. Chamber of Mirrors, standard, also fine. Kitchen, pantry, or furnace. Or pantry or furnace, because there's a kitchen already. Nope. Pantry or furnace, please. Nope. Nope. Pantry or furnace? Yay! I guess when it says the main course has been permanently upgraded, I guess that applies to the current dish served during that day. Interesting. So that means the dining room meal, I guess that means each glazed salmon is going to be 25 steps. But that means each wild quail is going to be 50 steps, because that was the main course at the time when I was trying to benefit from the cloister. Right? I guess that makes sense. That doesn't. So I guess that permanently spread, that permanently added steps to the main course, I guess that doesn't apply to all dishes evenly. I guess it only applies to the main dish that is the main course of the day. That makes so much sense now to think about it. You didn't check your schedule for tomorrow before streaming. You work at 6. Aw. Welcome in, though. Also, thank you, science. Drafting room. Also drafting room. Maybe get this open. Make a dead end over here. Thank you, science. Uganda experiment or shrine that added a course to the dining hall. So there are 2 more plates of food that are at your table permanently. I know Blessing of the Chef does that for a day, but not permanently. I've never heard of that before. Damn it. Thank you, science. You're not aware of a way to make the Blessing of the Chef permanent? Yeah, there's no way. I mean, the game says locked, but it's actually saying, haha, you can't get in here, LOL. Wow. I guess power up the furnace to give me a key. Also, thank you, science. Let's power up the furnace, I guess. Welcome back, Blitzy. I did a cool little secret. But starting tomorrow in game, I'm going to do a serious run, which involves me going to the classrooms to get more information on another puzzle that I was trying to focus on earlier. Oh, I can't power up the... Oh. 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 Can't power up the furnace that way, unfortunately. No sledgehammer to go bam, bam. Those little treasure chests now, huh? Let's enjoy a delicious meal, which, if I'm right, should be 25 steps. Ooh, lunchbox. Thanks, contraption. Wait, 55 steps? Last time it said 50 steps. So... Oh, it's the kitchen menu that said 20 steps. It doesn't update on the kitchen side, but it updates when you're about to eat the meal. So my initial theory was correct in the fact that it permanently adds 5 steps to each main course when you draft a specific room from the Cloister of Joya, right? I guess my initial theory on that was right. Damn, Simon can eat. Simon can really eat. Thanks, contraption. So now let's RTA to security and raise the security, because we have a key card now. Operational, good. Security level all the way up high, as in, Daddy, are you freaking high? Mm-hmm. Since we did not use our Blackbridge connection, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to use the Blackbridge connection to connect to the shelter. And then, with the science experiment, should unlock all the doors, initiating emergency protocol. Wow, look at that. Thank you, science. Thank you, science. All doors unlocked. Yay. Now the keys won't be an issue. Gems will. Holy hell, I spent 12.5 hours in game. Just for a whole sacred hour ritual thingy or whatever. So after this fun run is done, we're gonna go to the... We're gonna start day 277 to get a schoolhouse and classrooms to get more information, so you guys can help me out with these. Because I clearly need more info regarding those. The notes regarding the puzzle in the Ares court. Up the tubes! You played 3 days on stream and didn't find any items in the last 2... Really? None at all? Oh, thank you, Lunchbox. Do need more gems, I do. What better way to get gems than Powerpuff Girl gems? Silver key's useless, because all the doors are open. Thanks, contraption. That's the room that goes somewhere. That's the nothing room, which means this is the room with the items. That's the nothing room. That's the room that goes somewhere, which means this is the room with the items. Thank you, science. Pathing. Plus, we need a little bit of red in our lives, as Blitzy always says. We need a little bit of red in our lives. No quest bedroom because we gave that up. Ooh, probably not a good idea to freeze there. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, science. Oh, we don't have the emerald bracelet, so we can't make the good rooms. Interesting. Ornate compass, chronograph, moon pendant, and master key. I guess it's a good time to freeze. Let's freeze. Unfortunately, no guest bedroom. I like my guest bedroom. Love it, actually. I love that new guest bedroom upgrade. Holy hell, 13 and a half hours in game? That's a lot of hours in the game for a single day. Thank you. Interesting having a run without a shovel day. So what do I want to keep? Blessing of Tinker is going to wear off, so no point keeping Electromagnet. Maybe the Moon Pendant and probably Moon Pendant and the key card. Moon Pendant and key card. Upgrade disc! Do, 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 do! Perfecto. Let's see what we can get from our upgrade disc. Glad we're able to do that at least one time this stream. Well, that's really good. So the rooms I have yet to see are the hallway, the nook, and the parlor. And possibly the spare room, but I don't think it's going to give me spare room twice. It doesn't look like I got to end my day anywhere. Yeah, there's no break room or planetarium in my house. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this. Oh. I already did that. I'm not changing this. Let's just see. Geist bedroom. My old quest bedroom. The 10-step OG effect, and if you enter antechamber, add 2 to your allowance. Nope, I'm not tryharding on allowance. Guest bedroom, hidden effect of a random bedroom. We're keeping this. 100% keeping that. Alright, time for day 277. Tuesday, August 10th, 94. Okay, so shouts to the Apple Orchard for 70 steps. Shoutouts to the Moon Pendant for keeping Moon Pendant and Keycard. Shoutouts to the Freezer for 6 gems and 242 coins frozen into the next day. Shoutouts to Gemstone Can for adding 2 gems on top of that, making 8 gems. And shoutouts to the 445 daily allowance on top of that, making 687 coins off the rip. So now, let's start our adventure. But first, there's something I want to check real quick. Is that thing down there still permanent? I'm hoping it is. Because if it's not, I'm going to be really sad. You got the schoolhouse, opened 3 classes, ate the apples in there, and then you got the experiment that said every time you eat an apple, gain an... Oh, no. That is unlucky. That is really unlucky. I'm sorry, man. You need more allowance. Cha-ching, baby! If that thing is down, I'm going to be disappointed. Oh no, it's still up there. Interesting. Interesting. It's still there. Okay. Okay. Alright. So my goal for this stream is to get a schoolhouse and draft classrooms so I can recap on more information and you guys can help me with that. Because if I'm being honest, I do really suck at geography and history. I do. Right, okay, so I'm gonna make a classroom. Well, schoolhouse, so I can make the classrooms. Yes, I know you told me, but I just had to double check for myself. I know I wasted steps, but I had to be sure, you know? I just had to be sure. He didn't believe you. You're silly. Lunchbox? Conservatory? No conservatory. Let's get a walk-in closet for something new. Because what if the guest bedroom is Her Ladyship's chamber, and when I walk in here I get 3 gems? So, cupcake, nom, a key, and 2 gems. You would suggest that I make a grid 1 row for each sigil where you put down the info I find regarding moats, borders, etc. I mean, the only info I got was from the dormitory. And that's just for 1 sigil. I also got pieces of information from the Lost and Found and the clock tower, which I have both pictures of on my phone. Other than that, though, I got nothing else. I really don't. Make sure I note what I get in the room so it clues you. Like, I just don't know what to make of it, if I'm being real. Like, how am I supposed to determine that? Bedroom. We're not going to dead end ourselves with nursery. That's a bad place. Why is the observatory going the wrong damn way? Oh well. Let's see if we can get the observatory. Okay. Now we can get a schoolhouse to add some classrooms to the draft pool. 8 to be exact. So straight away, let's make a classroom right now before I forget. Sorry, schoolhouse before I forget. You work in 3 hours, you gotta go to bed now. Good night, Durgo. 321. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in at least. Schoolhouse. Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse. If I'm missing pieces of info from rooms, please do tell, because there's a very good chance I am, and I just overlook it way too often. Because in trying to get the letters for Castle, the thing with the kennel with the cat, I didn't understand what that meant at first. And when I got the information for Castle in the locker room yesterday, I thought 6 or O was just like scribblish writing. Not that it actually meant something. Until I looked closer at it and the placement of it. It's better to get this room out of the way early. one classroom there. No, I don't want one-sided. We need to expand the pathing. Make a grid 1 row for your sigil where I put down the info I find regarding motes. I'm sorry, that I don't understand what you mean by that. Okay, so there's grade 1, which is coloring. I'm looking for history and geography. So now that I'm at least a little bit more educated since the last time I did a schoolhouse run, I should have some more insight regarding those other subjects. Omnom. Hopefully I should. Start in this room. Colors. Blue, violet, green, red, yellow, orange. I mean, those are the main colors of rooms when drafting. I mean, granted, there's also black prints, but those are more uncommon and rare rooms. What does grade 1 tell me about sigils? I don't freaking know. What would grade 1 tell me about sigils? Oh, there's a flag that looks like one of the sigils, and another one right there. On the flags. So yellow, orange, yellow, purple. Not this. I can't rely on this guy. This guy got a B+. This one got a B+. This one got a B-. Oh, there's another sigil over here, too. Yellow, purple, orange. Yellow, orange, green. So I'm willing to bet that one's yellow. I'm willing to bet this one is yellow because of what the answers have in common. But I don't know about those other two. That one that looks like mountains is yellow. Okay, now let me whip up my notes regarding how sigils work, because I screenshotted that cover to cover from the library. The core, yes. So the one that's colored yellow is Archaries, or Archaries. I'm gonna say Aries, Archaries. And it's yellow, which means... What does the color mean? Looking back at my notes. Transportation. Weather. What's yellow? Moats and the border. What does that have to do with color, though, I wonder? Oh, it's the moats, probably. So what does it say on the moats? From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we could tell the type of society. Weather. Identify the style of race in the sigil. I don't see anything that says anything about the color. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to do. The rays? Transportation, number of rays? Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was. No. Yo, deadass, I never noticed the sigils in the classrooms before. I deadass never noticed that until y'all pointed it out, so huge thanks to you. How am I supposed to correlate colors? I don't get it. Oh, it's the border. Arch Aries is yellow. Arch Aries yellow. Border yellow. I'm going to make a new sheet tab for this. Sigil notes. Arch Aries. 1, don't know. Actually, no. 1 is the core. 1 is the core. 1 looks like a slanted mountain. Rays. 2, I don't know. 3, I don't know. And 4, yellow, which looks like border is I'm just gonna note border is yellow. Okay. Hold on, now what's the one with the little heart? Is that Costa Rica? Let me see that. That is Costa Rica. And there's more notes about that in the dormitory, I know. Hold on. There's another apple. Om nom. Yeah, there it is. There's dormitory. There's more info about Costa Rica in there, from what I remember. Ooh, hall pass. Costa Rica University. Costa Rica. 1. Looks like a V shape. Looks like a V shape. 2. Not sure. A style of ray? What did the moat indicate? Wait, it's orange, so does that mean a majority of those notes are going to be orange? That's orange. That's purple. Orange. So it is orange. Moats, not sure. What's 4 is border is orange. 4 border is orange. University. Oh, the dormitory's university. Okay. Where would university go? And what is 3? Moats. 3 is moats, 2 is rays. Moats are unknown. Ray is unknown. You did point out to me at a previous time when I drafted dormitory. And I drafted it again just so I can review the information again. Because I still don't get it. University. There's only one page of notes for moats. Academic. 3. Moat is academic. Moats. Moat is academic. But what the heck is number 2? What could number 2 be for the rays? Transportation of rays? And the style of the ray. Okay, so let me note this. Let me note this as an outline. 1 is the core. 2A is the rays. 2A. Transportation. 2B. Okay, so 2A is transportation, 2B is weather, 3 is moats, and 4 is border. So I need to make another, need to add another row up. So 2A is unknown and 2B is unknown. Moats are unknown. Border is yellow. Two A is unknown. Moats academic. Border is orange. So I have information regarding Archaris and Kororika. But I have more info regarding Kororika than Archaris, or Archaris, how you pronounce it. It's just transportation and weather that's unknown to me. Alright, let's see if we can keep making classrooms to try and find out what more we can do. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, double your gems. 0 green rooms. Let's make a classroom. Welcome to grade 2 and rank 5. There's another apple. Om nom. Okay, let's check grade 2. Mathematics. I don't see anything regarding sigils in the mathematics class in grade 2. So I guess we can move on to grade 3 from here. Damn it. Regain some steps because we can. Hey, for those that are still here, are you enjoying watching me struggle to try and get the information? I bet you're kind of getting a kick out of it, knowing damn well what it is, and I don't. Or is it satisfying to try and watch me learn about the information? There's another apple. Om nom. I don't see anything regarding sigils on the science either. No, I don't see anything regarding sigils or history or realms in grade 3 either. Why do I think you keep... Because you do! I'm glad at least someone does. When you first found me, I was on day 180? Wow. How fast time flies. Time must fly really fast. I need some keys right now. Keys and gems, actually. Conservatory? Nook? Guest bedroom. Yes, I love this room. Okay, what rooms do I got in my house? I got the dormitory and the bedroom, and the aquarium, so we can rule those out. So 61 stars. Let's get in. Let's get in here. Huh. 2 gems. Could it be a bunk room? What could it be? It's not bedroom. It's not dormitory. It's not aquarium because those are already drafted. And I'm thinking it's not boudoir because it didn't give me 2 dice. But it did give me 2 gems. So I'm curious. If I walk into the walk-in closet, am I gonna get 3 gems? Nope, it's not her ladyship's chamber either. And it's not the master bedroom. The nursery doesn't give me pairs of items. And it's sure as hell not the servants' quarters or the spare servants' quarters. So it's not that, it's not that, not that, not itself. And it's not that. Not that, not that, not itself. Not that, because it didn't give me keys. Nursery still pending. It's not her ladyship's chamber. It's not master bedroom. So it's either a nursery or a bunk room. A nursery, bunk room, or hovel. We'll have to find out. Wait, I only had 1 sigil at the time when you found me? I didn't get the second one yet? Are you for real? I only had 1 sigil down here when you first found me? Because I've had 2 for the longest time. Ooh, vestibule. Hall pass. It just slammed on me like, ha, you thought. You thought. Wow. Need some more keys and gems now. Rotunda is good for pathing. Hopefully the commissaries can help me with the key and gem issue. Apparently not. So we got a magnifying glass, a sledgehammer, sleeping mask. Cool. And some running shoes.
No running in the halls.
Alright, cool. A nook here would be ideal. Ooh, the mail room. Thank you. Oh, that just helped me so much. Thank you. So I got a shovel. Mail detector. Lockpick kit. Only 1 key. And 4 gems. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so in terms of the guest bedroom, I'm still waiting to rule out either nursery. It could be I'm leaning towards bunk room. It could be the nursery. It could be nursery or the bunk room. I'm still leaning towards bunk room. Ooh, boudoir. Gives me dice. Dice is nice. Well, the archives is great for pathing, but that's not good. That's not a good room. I guess let's get a boudoir for pathing. Thank you, sleeping mask. Okay, so it's not a nursery. So we know it's not a nursery. Ooh, key. I need those. Thanks. I'll take that gem in here. Thank you very much. Bedroom closet. Yes! So we got a silver key. Coin purse. Dice block. And a gem. Nice! Bedroom closet within a bedroom. It definitely wasn't a nursery. It was not a nursery. It wasn't master bedroom. It wasn't her ladyship's chamber. It wasn't servants' quarters or the spare. I just got a boudoir. It didn't give me 2 dice block. It's bunk room. Locking in. It is the bunk room. See, this is why I really love the guest bedroom. It keeps my brain at work trying to think what I have and what I don't have. That's why I like that mini game. If it's not the bunk room, I don't know what it could be. Oh, it is the bunk room. It just gave me sleeping mask twice. It is the bunk room. 48329653. What did it give me? 48329. Oh, it gave me 2 dice block. Yay! Because dice is nice. Dice is nice. Okay, so let's go back up to bedroom to get our steps from there. And forge ahead to the classroom. Oh wait, did I enter this with a sleeping mask yet? No, I didn't. Yes! I do benefit from that with a dormitory and a sleeping mask. Sweet. A silver key here would be good. We need more pathing in the house. Too bad there's nothing to rotate. There's nothing to rotate, unfortunately. Why did this go the wrong way? Boiler room could have been decent, but gosh dang it, man. Let's get 10 more steps from the dormitory. That's another A-type room. Once we get our gem back. Ding! Great hall. Not a great decision. Another A-type room. Let's collect 10 more steps from the dormitory. Omnom. Okay. Okay, now I'm here. I have pictures of these on my phone. What could this mean now? What am I supposed to gather from here? What does the teacher's note say? Identify each realm on the map below. I hope this isn't a political statement. What? No, hold up. I'm gonna make a grid right now. You're right. I should be making a grid like a table, in terms of the sigils. Sigil notes. Okay. So new table. Sigils. The columns should be 1A core. Wait, I should probably add one to the left. Add a column to the left. To A, transportation. To B, weather. 3, moats. 4, border. Sigil name. Sigil name / realm. My note for Arch Ares. So let's fill these with black because those aren't needed. Arch Ares core looks like a slanted mountain. Transportation. Unknown. To be unknown. For Arch Ares, 3, the moats, unknown. 4, border, yellow. Corarica. Looks like a V shape. 2A, unknown. 2B, unknown. Moat Academic, border orange. Yeah, this is way more organized than how I just initially noted it before. Yeah, now I need to make this into a table. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 realms I have yet to unlock. So, I gotta make this into a table. Wait, how do I permit you to make links? I need to go to my Nightbot. Nightbot.tv. Dashboard. Moderation. Links. This filter will allow you to timeout and whitelist links. Okay. So I just made an organized looking table in Excel. And here's what it looks like. For realms in Excel. Those are my notes so far. Yeah, those are what my notes look like, if you're curious, that I just did just now in Excel. Each realm on the map below. Arch Ares looks like a slanted mountain. What is that little puzzle piece? What realm was that? Is that Nuance? Raja? The one that looks like an hourglass? What? Classroom's going the wrong way. Why is the classroom going the wrong way? Please go the right way. Please go the right way, classroom. Why are you going the wrong freaking way? Wait, I have a keycard. I could have just shortcutted that. Oh. But regardless, let's make another classroom. Collect our 10 steps from the dormitory again. Art class. Ooh, another apple. Om nom. I don't see anything about realms and sigils in grade 5, so I guess we can skip that one. The art class, that looks like the drawing thing for redraw in the drawing room. I don't want to waste gems. We need keys though. Ooh, I'll pass. Opens up more pathing in the house, it does. Need more keys now, though. Need more keys. Wait, why did the music just suddenly stop? What was that? There's the prison key. And a regular ass key. This should help us. Ooh, history class. The one with the PowerPoint. Ooh, now first of all, Omnum.
History worksheet, multiple choice. Let's see what information I can gain from this again. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff? So it's the black versus red. What realm is black and red, though? What realms were those? It was black versus red, but what realm versus realm could that be? Wasn't the red side victorious based on the Morajai box that I have trouble solving? So who was that? Arch Ares or Arch Ares versus who? I do apologize if this is boring, yeah. But I just don't know what to make of this. If anyone's actually still watching this. I realize this can get boring, but I just don't know what to make of this. Yeah, the red side, it looks like the red side's victorious. That's Arch Ares, or Arch Ares. Hold on. Maybe I can get some more information from the
from the black Morajai box. From underground. What was the rule of that one? At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fenares was established, more Jai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the red box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolates army. Is the black one Desolates? Orinda Ares, that's the realm I opened. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that was destroyed after the war. So wait, was it Orinda Ares versus Fen Ares? Morajai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When the black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Orinda Ares? What was it? Hold on. Orinda Ares versus Fen Ares? Fen Ares is red. Orinda Ares was defeated. They lost the war. They represent black. So Orinda Ares was defeated, right? Fen Ares. No, this is Orinda Ares. Orinda versus Fen. And Fen won the war. Orinda lost the war. Oh. Fen Ares versus Orinda Ares. Yeah, Fen Ares won the war. In fog we are lost. In fire we are found. Fen Ares versus Orinda Ares. Orinda was black and lost the war to Fen Ares, right? This is Orinda Ares? Orinda Ares. Aw. Poor Orinda. Oh wait. Maybe it's worth noting the sigils that I also unlocked here. So what realm is this? Orinda Ares. I should probably note the sigils that I also have unlocked as well. Orinda Ares. The core looks like a puzzle piece. Transportation. It's 3 rays. It's a 3-way ray. So, how is that? Train system. Locomotion. Train. Transportation. Train. What was the weather? 3 little lines on them. 3 little lines is foggy or misty weather. Foggy. What were the motes looking like? It looked like little pieces of paper. So what does that mean? Metropolitan. Large city-state with a dense urban and populous center. Metropolitan. What is the border? What's the border color looking like? Little round dots. I would assume black. Black. So let me update my document. Orinda Ares looks like a little puzzle piece. Arch Ares looks like a slanted mountain. 1, 2... Arch Ares, that should be at number 3. 1, 2, 3. Corarica looks like a V shape, so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Borders. Excel document. So I unlocked Orinda Ares and Fen Ares by the looks of things. Right? Let's take a look at what the cores are again. So the little puzzle piece was Orinda Ares. Pentagon was Fen Ares. Fen Ares looks like a pentagon. But the one that looks like a slanted mountain is Arch Ares. The one that looks like an hourglass looks like an hourglass. What realm is that? The hourglass one. Iraja. So I'm just going to put unknown while I still don't know the information. Unknown. Maybe just question marks. Maybe 3 question marks is a better way to go. For the fact that I don't know it. Okay. So I unlocked Orinda Ares and Fen Ares, the puzzle piece in the pentagon. So I should mark those as, I should mark these rows as green for unlocked, right? One, 2, 3, 4. Korrika looks like a V shape. What is the other one? Looks like a fan. An old-fashioned fan. What realm is that? An old-fashioned fan. Or an upside-down C. Or half a circle. Looks like a half circle. Looks like a half circle. Okay. Looks like another puzzle piece. I'm going to change Orinda Ares to which it looks like a mirror, because it looks more like a mirror. Looks like a mirror. What is the 7th one? I guess I can say that looks like a puzzle piece. Looks like a diagonal half puzzle piece. What's the one that looks like a diamond? Just a full diamond. Looks like a diamond. Diamond, that's unknown. So just question marks on all of these for now. So let's go back to the realm of Fen Ares that we unlocked and see what that entailed. Okay. Transportation. The rays. There's 4 rays. 4 rays going diagonal.
Roads, streets, carriages. The 4 rays here look like crossroads on a map.
Transportation, roads. Transportation, roads, and streets. What did the weather look like?
3 little hyphenated lines, so 1, 2, 3.
So foggy again? Did that other one have 3 little lines? I think it did. Was it foggy in both Fen Aries and Orinda Aries? Yes, it was. It was foggy. Second door. Okay, what do the moats look like? The moats. Moats. What do the moats look like? It looks like 2 pair of teeth. 2 pair of teeth is marital. Not marital. Martial. Militaristic. And the border, I assume, is red. So let me see if I have that right. Little wavy lines. Oh, it is red. Red. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. You suggest I make a grid 1 row for each sigil where I put down the info I find recording. Yep, that's what I'm doing in Excel. Peep the screenshot. I also took the liberty of putting the realms I unlocked from left to right, like the realms in the inner sanctum. So I did that. From top to bottom, those are the doors from left to right. Okay, now let's go back to class and see what we can learn from there. Thanks for sticking around, Renderman38, if you're still here. Ooh. Oh, another classroom for the pathing. It links back to the passageway, it does. Ooh, grade 7, apple. Om num. Algebra. Algebra. What's the teacher's note say? No, I don't see anything regarding sigils here. Ooh, dice. Dice is nice. Prismatic key there is not a good idea. For the pathing. This can help us with gems for more classrooms. Oh, damn it. Two green rooms. Starfish aquariums 1. Classroom. There's my notes for Rajan. Also apple. Om nom. Grade 8 adds 8 classrooms to the drafting pool. Keycard door, nice. Order, dig, dig, dig. How many classrooms would this be? 1, 2. How many classes do I have already? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. That's classroom number 9 for the final exam. Kitchen, pantry, or furnace? I do really need keys, I do. Pantry, kitchen, or furnace. Pantry, kitchen, or furnace. Don't have a trading post. Pantry! Yes! The main course has permanently upgraded to 60-step meal. Yum, yum, yum. Also, apple. Om nom. So it doesn't update the text in the kitchen, but it updates the text in the dining room. Oh, okay. If I have a showroom in my house, the meal's extra super duper delicious. Prismatic key is not good here. Oh, conservatory. Let's see what we got. Alright, what do we got? Trophy room. Standard. Leave as is. Cloister. I'm pressing my luck with common. Laboratory, common, leave as is. Key. Grade 7 is algebra, advanced algebra. Guessing there's nothing in the final exam room. Wow, that seat's for me, huh? Om nom. Rook in the conservatory. Well, that's a freaking waste. You're not gonna give me literally anything else, huh? Nope, I don't think you will. Only useful for the foundation. Nope. That's grade 8, and that's grade 9. So that won't give us anything useful about sigils. Grade 7, grade 8 and 7 doesn't give us anything about sigils. Art class, grade 5, doesn't give us anything useful. Fourth grade. Or sphere, third era? Orindia. Oh, I can inspect these? Yo. Isles of Orsay. The Three of Tides. The Devoted Circle. 2, 3. Seven Realms. Costa Rica. I didn't know I could inspect these. That's amazing. I never noticed that before. Spiral of Stars. The Great Tress. The South Key. Looks like a hourglass. That's Iraja. South North, Sacred Circle. 46. ROT. Well, I have TOR in my castle notes. So, what could that entail? Ajsai? Looks like a V shape. That's Costa Rica pointing down, huh? The North Circle. There's an eye in the middle. Is eclipse, in eclipse. The outer circle. The Seeker of Signs. So that's Costa Rica. Costa Rica is pointing outwards to what's the one that looks like a half circle? So Costa Rica is pointing to half circle, Sunted Mountain. So that one, Arch Aries, Orinda Aries, Iraja, diagonal, no, and a diamond in the diagonal puzzle piece. Looks like a mirror. Looks like a pentagon. Looks like a pentagon. So why is the pentagon not there? Why is Fen Aries not here? Is it because Fen Aries took over Orinda Aries and Orinda Aries lost the war? Could that be? Costa Rica looks like a V shape, no? Costa
Puerto Rico should be on the left side. Oh, it's at the center over here in this diagram. Slanted mountain. What realm could be a half circle? Eurasia is the one that looks like an hourglass. That's at the south. Eurasia should be, this should be the hourglass one, right? On the very bottom right. Yeah. Etsphere, third era. Or sphere, third era. Holy hell, I've been here 12 hours in game. Grade 5. Grade 4. Grade 2. Grade 1. No, Puerto Rico's orange. Each color is only used twice. So this is yellow and everything else is correct. The hourglass one is purple, right? Looks like an hourglass is purple. It was really like red, lol. Arch. Benny.
Red, red, red. Blue, blue, blue. Red, red, red. Blue, blue, blue. Green, green, yellow, yellow. Blue, blue, red. Green, green, yellow, yellow. Green, green, yellow. Green, green, yellow, yellow. Blue, blue, red, red. Looks like a slanted mountain. Yellow. Looks like an hourglass. Eraja. Purple. Thank you, Benny. Looks like an hourglass. Purple. Now, where's history class again? There's grade 1. There's grade 2. Grade 4 is history. Oh, I must have dropped to grade 3 in the later ranks. Or earlier. Grade 3, periodic table of elements, that's science. Grade 4 was history. Oh, or I keep exploring. Steps, right? 60 steps. Om nom. Yum yum. Vera? Pentagon. Pentagon in a black mirror. Brenda Aries should be in the center, right?
History. History is penned by the victors. Black versus red. So it was Orinda Ares versus Fen Ares. Fen Ares got the victory. Orinda Ares lost the war. The crown of Ares is Fen Ares. Hence the Grand Museum of Fen Ares. Can I zoom in on this or no, I can't. When Orinda Ares lost the war, they tore down the railroads. They're tearing down the railroads, they're not building it. There's Fen Ares declaring victory. Fen Ares is declaring victory here by the looks of things. Black versus red. One of Fen Ares' victims, casualty of the war. Oh no. Taken by the Black Knight. Fen Ares declares victory. Wow. So what else do I have in regards to... Looks like the most information I have is about Costa Rica. I have no information about half circle, diagonal, half puzzle piece, and diamond sigil. I don't have much information left regarding the sigils, unfortunately.
Fen Ares scored the victory. Fen Ares versus Orinda Ares. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen, or more like of the city of Fen. Tiskin Monument. A monument of victorious King Tiskin, adored with sword, shield, and swings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the Fifth Era. Closed exhibits. Vision Hall and the main concourse features. Trinsdale. I'm here at the Royal Station. Well, it doesn't look like I can really do anything else. At least I got some information regarding the sigils. But I'm gonna have to call it here because it's getting quite late. I'll be doing this again later, like quite soon later, maybe even a day run. But I'll definitely be doing this at nighttime, at around the usual time. With that's the end of day 277. So, day 278 would be Wednesday, August 11th, 94. Academic Shopping Center, 9 classrooms, a library, dormitory, and 5 shopping rooms. Nice. So with that, I'm going to call the stream here. Thank y'all very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care, and bye-bye.